Smalls, and on Snapchat, which is my favorite, and actually is probably the best way to hit me up, is Snapchat. I'm under Suave Boom. This one right here was very well overdue. It's some good old Marco's Pizza, pepperoni magnifico, 16-inch, extra cheese. You got the regular pepperonis on there. You also got the old world pepperonis on there. So, it's going down for real. Oh, you know I got that garlic up there. Wait, hold on. Yes. Okay. Now, you know I'm always down for like the Parmesan cheese, the crushed red peppers, you know, ranch dressing, all that shit. But I haven't had this pizza in a while, so we're gonna just do it just regular on the first slice. Alright. You know what? I want this one right here. I feel like the lighting is not up to par. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better, huh? Yeah. Okay. sauce on top. All right. Okay. Yo, bomb, for real, bomb for real. Oh, yeah, you know what? Before I forget, I wanted to go ahead and just kind of thank everybody for all their opinions and what they thought about basically this subject on what I was talking about in my last video. It's a touchy subject when you're talking about death and when you're talking about race and heritage and culture. I mean that conversation almost steered into a conversation about racism, which I didn't want to get into because I didn't want to go from my grandfather passing away to something so negative. Even though racism is kind of like a touchy subject to talk about on YouTube in general, because everybody has their opinions on this and that, and I personally will admit, though, I am horrible at talking about racism with people that haven't been through any type of discrimination or something relatable to my world. I guess that seems kind of selfish for me to be like you don't get me unless you've been through. Like, at the same time, it also confuses me. It's like, why do you want to know how it feels to? I don't know. It's like I said, it's a conversation that, and I'm finding myself, more and more, like, the older I get, I'm really starting to understand, like, old dudes that just pop off the mouth and say whatever they want. Because look at that. The reason for saying that is because I truly am at an age and a stage in my life where I don't give a shit. I don't, for real. I don't like having conversations, like intelligent conversations with people that are intelligent, supposedly, about racism, about shit they don't know anything about. Because I end up giving ridiculous answers. Because if you're gonna come at me ridiculously, I'm gonna come back at you ridiculously. It's just funny to me because it's just funny for me how when I was in my 20s, I was so passionate and so like gung-ho and ready to like confront somebody and pop off on them if they said anything about Mexicans, Latinos, even like anything racial, even if it doesn't have to do with Latinos. I was ready to get at them, but at the same notion, at the same time, I was also ready to like sit down with them for hours and talk about it and try to enlighten them, and maybe even I get enlightened a little bit. And I was so down for all that back in my 20s. Now, fuck that. I'm so over it. Like I don't want to, and it's kind of like fucked up at the same time to say, because maybe that's all it takes. Maybe that's all it takes. Maybe all it takes is that one person that isn't of color to run into somebody and, hey man, I just have a question, blah blah blah, and don't take this the wrong way, blah 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 blah. I was just wondering, yada 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 yada. Racial question. And then I answer with something like, well, you know, it's because of this and that and this and that and that, you know, in a mature fashion. And maybe that's all it takes for that person to be like, you know what, I never thought about it that way. And then they run off and marry some Peruvian woman and they have mixed babies and it's beautiful. Like, I know what I've learned from that. Nothing. That shit does not happen. Now, I'm sure I've enlightened a few people here and there, but I've mainly come across ignorance, and I'm kind of just over it. The worst is when they flip it and they try to become the victim. We'll see. That's why nobody's learning. That's why there's still people being racist, and you're the problem now. Okay, sure. I know what it is, man. You know what it is. 3 decades worth of just every day. Hey, where are you from? Oh my god. So like, oh, I can totally make tacos. Oh really? Oh, here's my recipe. Do you know what this is? It's like, when the fuck did I become the ambassador of Mexico? It's like, this person hit me up on Snapchat earlier today, and they were talking about, it's like, with Mexicans, we're not Mexican enough. We're whitewashed. But then to white people, like, we're Mexican as fuck. Like, we're their only Mexican friend, and they think we're like the Mexican, like we're like the poster child to Mexican folks. I know a lot of minorities are listening to this and are totally relating. And it's just like every day, man. Every day, just even people that I know aren't racist, but they're just curious and they ask me Mexican questions about food. And oh, one time me and my family went to Mexico, and have you been there? Do you know these are the struggles that we have to deal with. I mean, other than like the real ones, like not being able to get a job or being looked at a certain way, or the clerk at a gas station thinking you're stealing, or just, I mean, just the little things like the questions and this and that are really the things that annoy the shit out of me. And I'm kind of over it. It's funny because for the past few years, whenever anybody asks me, you know, where I'm from, I mean, like I said, I was born in Mexico. And I know technically, since I was born in Mexico, I'm from Mexico. But I mean, I left there when I was 2.5 years old. So when people ask me where I'm from, I feel like New England would be more suffice. And then one day in my adult life, I thought it'd be funny to just seriously give that answer to people. So when like people ask me like, hey man, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Connecticut. You know, up north, New England. Go Pats. I'm from New England. No. I mean, like, where are you from? Oh, where I'm from. I get it. Connecticut. No. I mean, like, what's your, like, heritage? I was raised in Hartford, but then I moved to East Hartford and Glastonbury for a little bit. My brother was born in Manchester, that general Hartford County area. No, I mean, what's your, like, bitch, I know what you're talking about, right? I'm a Yankee all day. Go Pats. Okay, I'm from New England. All right, well, we got wicked awesome pizza and getting the car with khakis. Yo, I kid you not. There was a pizza place back in the day, and it was called Wicked Awesome Pizza. And I remember, like, it stayed open for years. Yo, I'm crazy full. It's pretty good. They usually do an 8-cut, because this is a 6-cut, 16-inch pizza. So I had 3. I ate half a pizza basically, without the crust, which I will gladly eat up later. So y'all can calm the fuck down. I apologize. I want to first and foremost apologize again for going on another serious rant about dumb shit. And I'm sure, you know, put in the comments below your ignorant opinions on whatever I might ignore or delete or respond really ignorantly just to throw you off. But again, I want to thank everybody once again for just you guys allowing me to talk about my serious part of my life in my last video, and be so gracious and nice to me, and be so positive and give me really great advice. And I tell you, man, Snapchat is awesome. I mean, a few of you did definitely hit me up on Instagram. We had some awesome conversations on Instagram. But man, most of you guys hit me up on Snapchat, and it was just a good time. So I appreciate the love. I love coming here and eating for you guys. Even though I do it